coming to the main sort of topic as to why I'm on here and why I do what I do now, which is about abuse and helping survivors to find their voice, and kind of why I feel like I've been put on this planet, which is to give a voice to those who've been silenced. That's because I myself was silenced when I was 11 years old, and the person who silenced me was, of all people, my dad. And he silenced me because that day I was at my nan's house, and I was there, and it was me, it was my nan, it was my step-granddad, and my stepmom was there. And what essentially happened was I was sitting on his lap and a blanket was over me. We were both watching TV. And so this is in the living room, right? So imagine we've got one sofa, then we have a coffee table and another sofa. So if you sit on a sofa, you're looking to your right or to your left, depending on what sofa you're sitting on. You're watching TV. Now, my stepmom is sitting on the sofa opposite us, watching the TV. And out the corner of her eye, my step-granddad used to love smoking rolled-up cigarettes, and he had his hand or his arm over the arm of the sofa with the cigarette between his fingers. And we were watching TV. And at the corner of her eye, she sees him drop the cigarette onto the floor. And she doesn't take much notice. She assumes that he's going to lean down and pick it up. But he doesn't as time goes on. And she's like, why is he not picking up the cigarette? She sort of looks down and inspects and then looks up, and then she carries on looking at us, and then she sees movements between my legs under the blanket.
Oh, gosh.
And she sort of like stands up, like not knowing what to do. The hairs on the back of her neck are standing up. And then she then leaves, goes into the kitchen, tries to figure out what should be the next step to take. She then just calls my name to like bring me into the kitchen to remove me from that situation. And I don't know what, because I'll tell you in a second, but she then took me home, tells my dad, because I think because she was my stepmom, she's like, well, the dad, his father, the blood, does the discipline or does the controlling, does the parenting. So she's like, I'll leave that to Andy. So she takes me home, and then my dad confronts me rather than has a conversation with me. He confronts me and demands for me to tell him what had happened.
So